It's Tuesday, June 18th, 2013 at 7:55 p.m. in Reykjavik, Iceland. I'm making a voluntary disclosure that my chart of accounts has a negative cash flow. Here are today's MadBits. Just when you thought it was safe, Bitcoin prices jumped to a high of 113. Then somebody sold, so now we're back down to a last of 106. With a low of 100 and a volume of 57,621. Yowza, yowza. Today is a special video edition of MadBitcoins. Let's start off by just taking a minute and reminding ourselves why Bitcoin is indeed the next big thing.
Money is three things. It's a store of value, it's a unit of accounting, and it's a system of payments. Bitcoin, like any other money before, it has all of those characteristics, but it's even better. It has a protection and it has an ecosystem of gold, but at the same time it can be transferred to anybody, anywhere, instantaneously at a near cost of zero. This changes everything. When we think about Bitcoins, we have to think about that money is ready to be disrupted. Look at a simple example. Today, it's easier to make a phone call to somebody around the world for free than it is to send that same person $100. It's easier to buy a $200 smartphone than a $1 app. Money is ready to be disrupted. And Bitcoin is, to money, what the TCP/IP protocol was for the internet and the information systems. It's early. It still looks like the internet before the browser got invented, early 90s, but we know that it's growing at dramatically high speed. And with the next evolution, it will just get better.
Was money built for the internet?
Money wasn't built for the internet, and Bitcoin and other digital currencies are money that was built for the internet.
And now on to the lighter side of things.
Hi, I'm Austin Craig.
And I'm Becky.
And I'm Mad.
Soon to be Becky Craig.
And we're going to live the first 90 days of our post-honeymoon married life strictly on Bitcoin.
Seriously, internet? I've been trying not to report on this story, but it seems like you're really going to give these good people $70,000 to film a documentary about living on Bitcoin. Really, honeymooning on Bitcoin would be a more appropriate and reasonable title. Apparently, if you label something with Bitcoins these days, you can raise $70,000. Did I mention this show is called MadBitcoins? Not enough? We're changing our name to Bitcoins. Bitcoins, Bitcoins, Bitcoins. Apparently, if you can properly package your story for the media, have a nice webpage, and 31 million Google search results, means that you can raise more than 543 Bitcoins, or $57,000, towards a total goal of $70,000 on the Kickstarter. Maybe it's just Kickstarter madness. I hear they'll fund almost anything. Maybe it's the newlywed honeymoon angle. Ladies. Differences between this and the Forbes piece. The Forbes writer just went out there and did it. She drew a line in the sand and started living on Bitcoin and writing about it. She didn't go out there and raise money, although she did accept donations. Although the Life on Bitcoiners say that the money is just for the filming. She also didn't stop working her job because living on Bitcoin was so hard that she had to go on a 3-month vacation to do it. It's really a great proof of concept, because in the future, everyone else who wants to live on Bitcoin will have to take a 3-month leave of absence to do so. Well, honey, that's it. We're quitting our jobs and switching to the euro. I'm afraid that this is going to be one of those begging movies, like the guy who traveled around on Craigslist and made a documentary out of it. Sure, he was filming it, but he was also just bumming everything off everybody. So I guess it just proved the power of bumming. Sample scene from the upcoming documentary. Darling, our neighbors won't install the blockchain app and won't let me pay them in Bitcoins. Oh, sweetheart, surely there's something you can do. They simply refuse. They say they're Coinbase people and want nothing to do with blockchain, even though it has a superior iOS app. Wait a minute. There's an automatic update coming for the blockchain app. We're saved! What new features can we look forward to in the new version? It says they'll no longer allow the transfer of Bitcoins between person to person because of new rules in the iOS store. We're doomed. And scene. There. Now you don't have to see a silly documentary where they hassle ordinary people into installing the blockchain app and then accepting bitcoins while they play moving music to make it seem like together we've overcome. I'm overcome, but not with $57,000 and a 3-month vacation. Ha ha ha. This has been Mad Bitcoins. Mad Bitcoins. Mad Bitcoins. Bitcoins, Bitcoins. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin,